Die is eine Gelton Dinger. For the last time, I suppose, of Jimmy from now on, anyway. I fully agree that you're all looking splendid, first class, and I'm told, especially Michael Farmer, who is particularly well rested, it seems. Wait, back to the script. Yeah. As I said, Thorfinn the Mighty. This is. Start that again. Thank you, Jimmy. The outgoing Smoha Jarl 2023 and welcome 2024 Jarl. Thorfinn the Mighty. Thorfinn the Mighty is a lot easier to say, thankfully. I'll keep this fairly short, because I'm a very short man anyway. And we've all had a supper breakfast, and you'll be keen now, yamps to get on the old chariot and away to Sund, I believe. So very often nowadays, the Norse in the video that's representing the Jarls bears little or no relation to his or her. We must emphasise the ladies, of course, modern day counterpart. But in Thorfinn's case, our Jarl has a definite and ecclesiastical connection with the old Jarl of yore. Thorfinn the Ancient built the original Christ Church in Bussy, Orkney, at the start of the 11th century. And on the site where the present day St Magnus Church now stands, away out near Marwick Head, on the northwest coast of the mainland. Our Jarl hasn't built any churches, but he has renovated one. The old Free Kirk near Shansin, and transformed it into a beautiful home to share with his wife Vicky and the family. There is an old saying, the nearer the kirk and the farther the grace. But I do not think that applies in your case. Well, unless we came different after the day. I confess I have never built or even renovated any kirks, but I did live for many years in a manse. And I'm not too sure that the old saying might not have been applied to me. As it seems that at the time, I could be mistaken for a man of the cloth. Shortly before I left the chapel, I attended a party at the house next door, known as Durrigirth, and a pretty New Zealand girl, who seemed to be in charge of dispensing the drams, kept asking, "Do you fancy another beer, Reverend?" I thought it was only polite not to refuse. Even if it did tarnish the reputation of the clergy. And replied in my best ministerial voice, "If you press me, my dear." Now you may have been unaware, at least until you read the piece in this year's Smoha Guide, that Thorfinn is carrying on something of a family tradition here. His great-grandfather Willie Monson was chosen some 40 years ago by Ian Smith, the promoter and originator of the Trosach op Heliar. Trosach op Heliar, of course, was unique, and because there was never a burn in Trosach. It was a somewhere else. And on this occasion, it was at the Pirrie Beach next to Pulleys Banks. It's not on a sign yet. At the conclusion of the proceedings, as the galley was carried seawards on her final journey, Wally was heard to comment, "Man, it would have been fine now, till I had it ere a day." A bystander surmised that but for the presence of the Reverend Bob Bristol, who was watching nearby, that Wally's choice might not have been tea, but black rum, which was his favourite tipple or one of them. Unknown to Wally, the Reverend Bob fairly liked the dram as well. So Jarl Thornton, I am sure you will think of your great-grandfather, Wally, as you lead your magnificent band of geysers and delightful princesses today in the spirit of friendship and enjoyment that's become a hallmark of past Sluagh festivals. May your day and that of everyone participating or spectating be filled with blitheness and mutual goodwill, and may your year as Geyser Jarl be one that you will look back on with real pleasure and enjoyment. So let me thank my guests. Very important part of the course today. And ask you all to be upstanding. The good health of Jarl Thornton and the squad.
All liquid.
Give us Polly.
Thank you very much, Geordie, for that magnificent speech. I wish I was as good at speeches as you is. Before we go any further, I would like to thank the Ness Boating Club for laying on this breakfast this morning. It's some feat to lay on a winter breakfast, so I wouldn't like to set into it. So I would like you just to put your hands together for the boat. I would also like to thank the Sluagh committee, the Galley boys and the Tots boys, all that talk up there and all the helpers that helped to make this all happen, because that's a huge amount of work. And I've been on the committee for 2016 and I didn't actually realise just how much work's involved until you're in this position and you're starting to speak to all the different three groups and doing all their own three things. So I would like a round of applause for all the helpers. And finally, all the Jarl squad, all you guys and gals that's made this happen as well, because it's been a huge amount of work over this last few months. And Leslie Simpson said to me about a year ago that she needed a break after it, and I thought she was trying to bluff me, but she was right. It has been an absolute mammoth effort, and Joel Bradley summed it up last weekend when he said, "You can, we couldn't have done any more," and he's right, because there was no more hours. We were done. So thanks to you all for helping getting this over the line. I kind it's been tough. But now we have our suits, and I think they're all looking great. And so it's time just to relax now into the weekend, be loot, and you'll be great. So if you're not drunk, all of your drinks, I wish God to say this though, but we just did it just I'm kept some by hand. I'll down it for you. Here's the smooth. One last time. 3 cheers for Smooha. Hip hip.